April 23rd through April 29th. Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. I pulled the conflict and defeat card for you. And this week, Spirit Team, it's kind of a continuation of what came up last week about getting clear on what it is that you want. Because what I'm hearing is Spirit ask you through the conflict and defeat card is to continue getting clear on what it is that you want, but then also to realize that there are some decisions that you need to make. It's almost like the energy that's present is like speak now or forever hold your peace kind of energy. And so Spirit really wants you to ask yourself, what is it that I want? And am I making decisions that actually align with what I want? Spirit really wants you to stop questioning, right? And stop taking yourself into this space of doubt so that you can allow what wants to unfold, all right? So definitely with the conflict and defeat card, there's this energy of just like I said, questioning yourself and doubting yourself. And Spirit is like, let's just be still and let's just listen from within. And, we spent some time last week, fire signs, getting clear on what it is that we want. So this week, let's be still and let's trust that inner knowing, right? Let's trust our inner knowing to guide us. And let's not try to take control. Let's not try to have our hands in everything, but also know that, again, like that energy of speak now or forever hold your peace is there. So it's like, yeah, Spirit Team wants you to take your hands out of it, but they also want you to get clear on what it is that you want. They also, fire signs are calling you to be bold this week, right? To make some bold decisions, to make some bold statements, to reach out, to reach in, to just really speak up, okay, on behalf of what it is that you want to, and to speak up with yourself, right? Because you are the one, fire sign, who you're the one keeping yourself in the state of confusion. You're the one keeping yourself in this position, right? The conflict and defeat. And so it's really about speak up to yourself. Like speak up to yourself, speak now or forever hold your peace with yourself, okay? Because what that means is that because you're questioning yourself, because you're allowing doubt to come in and cause you to be confused, then there's this conflict, there's this feeling of defeat, like you pretending, okay, we're going to say pretending, like you pretending like you don't know what it is that you're supposed to do. So then it creates this conflict within your mind and within your body. And Spirit is like that conflict and that feeling of defeat could be, you could move out of that if you would just be real with yourself, fire signs. And so that's where Spirit is calling you this week, is to just be real with yourself, to speak now or forever hold your peace with yourself again. And what that means is that if you don't get clear on what it is that you want, if you don't allow yourself to go there, fire signs, then if you stay in this space, okay, if you stay in this space, and Spirit wants you to hear that it's at your hands, right? It's at your hands, fire signs. And so really give yourself permission to go there. Really give yourself permission this week, fire signs, to, again, continue to get clear on what it is that you want. And then give yourself permission to, really embrace what it is, okay? Give yourself permission to really embrace what it is. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Yes, the Magician. All right, that's your first card, fire signs. That's our first card. The Magician, okay? So the Magician, Spirit Team, again, asking you to prioritize this week, getting clear on what it is that you want, but also to make some decisions, right? Because, and whenever it comes to the decisions, fire signs, that Spirit is asking you to make this week, it has everything to do with this energy of conflict and defeat. And Spirit is like, we need you to decide, fire signs. Are you okay? Back to what I was saying about allow yourself to go there, Spirit is saying, we need you to decide. Do you want to go there or do you want to stay where you are? Okay, fire signs, that's the question. And that's the decision that you're needing to make. And so this week, you may find yourself going through a little bit of like emotional and mental turmoil because that question is there, and Spirit is really trying to assist you in allowing yourself to go there, right? To go right here, to go into the magic, to step into the magic, um, to step into the heavenly realms is what's coming up, right? So Spirit is inviting you. Spirit wants to assist you in the process of stepping into that space, right? But you have to make that decision for yourself, right? No one can do that for you. You have to make that decision for yourself. Are you ready to go there? Are you ready to sacrifice and surrender what it is that you will have to sacrifice and surrender so you can step into that new space, so you can step onto that new timeline? Okay, because on the new timeline, you are the magician. You are the one conjuring up, calling in, okay, pulling in what it is that you desire. You are the one calling it into yourself. You are the one bringing it into being, okay? And so you have to make a decision this week. What do you want for yourself? What do you want for yourself? Do you want to stay where you are or do you want to go there? Do you want to go there to the new timelines, to the new timeline where you are the one responsible, where you are again you are the magician, you are the one bringing it all to life. But will you allow yourself to believe that that's possible? That that's a possibility for you? And not even will you allow yourself to believe, because when we say that, we're still uh, we're still allowing ourselves to be identified with the mind in that, with what's temporary. Really what it is you're having to sacrifice, you're having to surrender, fire signs, okay? Another decision that has to be made. Will you decide to surrender what you have always identified as so that you can be who and what it is that you truly are? Okay, and then we have the Two of Wands. Here we are talking about making decisions, okay? And then we have the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands letting you know that the world is in your hands, fire signs. I wanted to cuss right there, but I'm like, oh, let me hold that back a little bit. But the Two of Wands is in your hands, fire signs, okay? And so, again, Spirit asking you to make a decision, the Two of Wands coming through. And yes, this is just clarifying. The Two of Wands is clarifying what I've already been saying about Spirit, saying it's time this week. We need you to prioritize making a decision. Okay, are you going to allow yourself to go there? Are you going to allow yourself to accept, fire signs, that the world is in your hands? Because for so long, and I think we even mentioned it in last week's reading, it has felt like for so long you have experienced the world being against you. At least that's what it's felt like, fire signs. And so now Spirit is wanting you to choose a new perspective, okay? And the new perspective that Spirit is calling you to choose is the one that says the world is in my hands. The world is not against me. There is nothing, there is nothing in the past that ever prospered against me, and nothing ever will. The world is in my hands. Am I going to give myself permission to accept that? Am I going to give myself permission to live that out? Okay, there's a decision that has to be made. All right. And whenever you make that decision, and that's all it takes for things to start unfolding, is for you to surrender and to make that decision. And then the ball will just start rolling. Okay. The momentum will begin to pick up. Things will begin to accelerate for you, fire signs, because you're finally getting clear on what it is that you want, and you're finally making decisions that align with that. And you're making decisions from a heart-centered place. You're making spirit-led, intuitive-led decisions, all right? And then we have the Knight of Swords. So this is what we're surrendering, okay? Nine of Swords. Definitely, this is what we're surrendering this week, fire signs, okay? We're surrendering this defeated energy that we've been carrying around within our bodies, okay? That's what we're surrendering. Through the Nine of Swords, Spirit is saying, you got to surrender the illusions. The illusions, okay? You give you give too much power to the illusions. You give and here are the illusions. You give too much power to the past, because what you do, fire signs, is you look at the past and you say, this is what the past was like. And so whenever you look at the future, you say, well, if this is what the past is like, then this is what I have to look forward to in the future. And Spirit is saying, you hold on to those illusions, and then you just stay trapped in this energy. Okay, you stay trapped in this it's not even woe is me energy. It's like I'm trapped. It's just like I'm trapped. I'm in jail. Like that's what it feels like. That's what's coming through, is like it's not even woe is me. It's like I'm in jail and I don't have the key to unlock the jail cell. That's what that is. And that's that energy. And Spirit is like, hold up. This is why the Magician was the first card. Actually, you do have the key, fire sign, to unlock the jail cell. We just need you to make the decision to accept that you do, right? It's not even about making the decision to unlock the jail cell. It's about making the decision to accept that you have the key to unlock it. All right. So, beautiful energy for us this week, fire signs. Beautiful energy. I've been feeling this all week. I've been feeling this energy for us all week, again, because during last week's reading, we talked about how Spirit is calling us to get clear on what it is that we want as fire signs. And I I integrated that. I took that information. Y'all know, if you've been paying attention and watching and you've been here present for the fire signs reading, I say every week, I'm as I'm sharing this, I'm processing it all, right? I'm processing it all. And so this week, I spent some time writing down what it is that I want and getting clear on what it is that I want. And I hope that you did too. And if not, then go ahead and do that this week. And then also at the same time, know that as you're getting clear on what you want, Spirit is asking you to make a decision. And one of those decisions that Spirit is asking you to make is to accept that you have the key to unlock the jail cell. Okay? Because once you understand, fire signs, that you have the key, it's game over. It's game over. All right? So give yourself permission to accept that. Okay? Give yourself permission to surrender this pessimistic energy. Okay, give yourself permission to surrender the illusion of the past and to surrender and let go of the illusion of the future. Because as long as you hold on to those two dynamics, as long as you keep your focus and your energy on those two dynamics, you won't be able to be present for what is available to you in the now. Okay, which is magic. The magic is right here. The magic is directly in front of you. Okay, and Spirit needs you to see that, because things are wanting to unfold for you. All right. So, with that, Sagittarius, your clarifying card is the Seven of Coins. Okay, Sagittarius. So, as you make this decision to accept that you have the key in your hand to unlock the jail cell, as you make the decisions that are necessary for you to make this week, Sagittarius, you will reap the benefits. And I feel like Sagittarius, and I can speak as a Sagittarius, I feel like you already are in a space of reaping the benefits. And I feel like it's going to manifest. Okay, it's going to manifest in every aspect of life: financially, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, relationally. It's going to manifest itself. The benefits, you're going to see yourself reaping the benefits, sowing the benefits, reaping the harvest in every aspect of your life. Okay, so the key for you, fire signs, is to be patient. Don't rush anything. Okay, don't rush anything. Again, make spirit-led, heart-centered decisions, but don't rush the process. Okay, don't once you make those decisions, this is where you don't want to rush, right? You get clear on what it is that you want, you make the decisions that you need to make, but don't rush the process. Once you do, right, allow your intuitive self, allow Spirit to lead you. Okay, because everything that you desire, fire or Sagittarius, is right there. It's just a matter of like you following those intuitive hints, okay? And then Aries, Page of Wands is your clarifying card, Page of Wands. And for you, Aries, the key to getting clear on what it is that you want and the key to being able to make the decisions that you need to make, especially whenever it comes to, are you going to accept, Aries, that you hold the key in your hand to let yourself loose, to free yourself? The key for you is to move with curiosity. Okay, that's the key for you. The key for you is to move with curiosity. The key for you this week, Aries, is to move with and to approach this process this week with a childlike sense of wonder. Okay, so go to your local park, get on a swing, let your legs sway back and forth on the swing, go down a slide. Okay, no matter how silly you may think that that would look, who cares, Aries? Allow yourself to go down a slide, allow yourself to get on a swing. Just Spirit is saying yes for you, approaching it from this childlike sense of wonder, okay? Approaching this week's process. Because again, the key is to remember that all of this, everything that I'm saying here, it already is. Again, you just have to make a decision to accept that it is, right? And once you make that decision to move through the process of coming into alignment with what is on a mental, emotional, energetic level, then materially things will unfold how they need to. So for you, Aries, with the Page of Wands, Spirit is really speaking to the power for you is in reconnecting with your inner child. Your inner child holds a lot of power, Aries, and if you can reconnect with your inner child, you'll set yourself free in a way that and I want to share this. So whenever I say you'll set yourself free, again, you're already free. Okay, you're already free, but what you'll realize, Aries, is something that my dad said to me a few weeks ago, or he commented on a post that I posted on Facebook a few weeks ago. What he said is, I'm free from the need to be free. And that's what you'll realize, Aries, as you reconnect with that inner child, you'll realize that you're already free. Okay, and you'll break free from the need to be free. All right, so keep that in mind. And then Leo, 10 of Swords, Leo. 10 of Swords. Okay, so more of that swords energy for you, Leo. The 10 of Swords, Leo, is so Spirit really, I'm hearing the words give up, but that's not to be confused with give it all up, right? That's not to be confused with give everything up out of frustration, out of fear, out of due to pain, whatever. Give it up for you, Leo, means give up your pride. Okay, that's what I'm hearing, Leo. Give up your pride. Surrender your pride, because your pride has not served you well. And you are very much aware of this, Leo. You are very much aware that your pride has not served you well. You are very much aware, Leo, that your pride has taken you down roads that, had you not been moving from that space, you never would have gone down those roads. So, Leo, your Spirit is saying, surrender your pride. As soon as you can surrender your pride, Leo, um, it's like boom, boom, boom. Everything will boom, boom, boom line up for you, right? And when I say everything will line up for you, what I feel like the reference is there is that once, as you're getting clear on what you want, and you're letting go of your pride, and the pride being is due to pain that you've experienced. The pride is due to stories that you tell yourself about the past and, your experience growing up. That's the pride is in holding on. You hold on to pain, Leo. You hold on to pain, and you have this pride around it. And Spirit is like, if you can let go of that pride, if you can stop identifying or over identifying with your pain, you will get super clear on what it is that you want. And uh, you again, boom, 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 things will line up very quickly. Okay, so surrender your pride, um, because your pride with the Ten of Swords, your pride tends to blind you. Okay, your pride, Leo, tends to blind you. So that's what Spirit is asking you to surrender and let go of this week, so that you can get clear on what it is that you want, and so that you can make decisions that guide you in that direction. Okay, so that is the weekly reading for fire signs for April 23rd through April 29th. Um, you guys know that you can like the video, leave a comment, let me know what your thoughts are if it resonated. Share the video if you feel led. You can support the work that I do by using the link in the bio to donate, or if you want to receive a more personalized reading, a one-on-one session with me, then you can also use the link in my bio to schedule that, and we can get that worked out. I love you all so much. Make sure you are following me on TikTok and Instagram so that you can tune into the daily messages that I share for the signs, because I do share daily messages there and daily affirmations for the signs. And so that kind of correlate with the overall weekly message. So if you're not following me there, you can also go to the links in the description to do that. I love you all, and I will see you next week.